Terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The music creation process for me is probably one of the most highly skilled professions in the world. It takes a lot of knowledge, skill, talent, and pure determination to actually be able to create a song. You've got the writing, production, mixing, mastering, and not to mention the amount of expensive equipment needed. You've got mixing desks that can cost up to $250,000, microphones, monitors, headphones, instruments, preamps, compressors, EQs. But the most important equipment needed when making a song is your ears, which cost nothing. And without your ears, you just can't monitor the sound. You have no idea what you're making. They are literally the most important part of the whole music making process. So in this video today, I wanted to see what would happen if you made a song without your ears. If the headphones, the speakers, if everything was muted and all you had was the screen in front of you. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. It's now time to actually make this song. Just to prove that I'm not listening to it, here are my headphones. Obviously, look. There's a cable pulled out. Also, as you can see on the screen, I'm going to turn this dial here, which is the output. This is basically the master channel. I'm going to completely mute that. So literally, I can't hear anything. Even this on my computer, look, the volume, the actual output of my computer, that's down to 0 as well. So literally, I cannot hear anything now. So yeah, I guess let's just do it. If you are new around here and you want to see more content like this, then feel free to subscribe down below. Now, what do I want to start with? Do I want to start with drums or what? I guess the tempo is a good place to start. I'm going to go quite slow on this one, you know. I'm going to go quite slow. I'm going to go 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so I've loaded up Omnisphere. Let's just see what we can get. Let's start with like a nice pluck instrument, maybe let's start with a string, but let's make sure it's got like a short attack to it. I really hate picking sounds as it is, but let alone sounds that I can't hear. You just don't know what they're gonna sound like, obviously. Okay, ice flutes. Let's go with ice flutes. Okay, and I can see from here the attack is quite slow. That means the sound is gonna like fade in. Ooh, but I want it to kind of like be a bit sharper than that, so I'm going to change the attack down a little bit. Let's go with a high-ish octave. Flutes are always kind of high, so let's do that. All right, so that's going to be like boom. I'm a bit slower than that. Dum. Well, that's the snare, so that's going to be hum, hum. So it's going to go dum, 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 D-A-E. Should we go for that? Dum, dum. I don't know how this is going to sound at all. I've actually done one of these videos before. I can't really remember what I did though, but I can remember that I was so like frustrated by the whole thing because it's just so difficult. You have no idea what's going on. I do a bit of EQing, even though I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'll cut out some of the lows. Why not? I'll cut out some of the mids, and I'll cut out a bit here as well, just for the vocals. By the way, guys, the software that I'm using is Logic Pro 10. People always ask me this in videos. Anyway, I'm going to open a plugin called RC20 Retro Color. This is basically like just a plugin where you can do really cool things to the sound. You can make it sound like it's coming through a vinyl or like a tape machine. You can add distortion to it. You can wobble it a little bit, and you can give it reverb. So I'm going to do that on here. I'm going to give it a bit of reverb. So yeah, hopefully this is just going to give more character to the sound. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to export this. So I'm going to bounce. Let's do a wave file type. Best melody ever. All right, yeah, so look, I've exported it, but there's nothing there. It's complete silence, and that's because I turned the master thing down. So I'm going to turn that back up for now, but obviously I still can't hear it because I turned my computer audio down. But yeah, let's try that again. Bestest melody ever. Why not? And then here we go. This one should have a sound to it now. Yeah, there we go. Now we can actually see the waveform. Looks a bit funky. Anyway, and then on this, I'm going to add gross beat. Gross beat is just going to be like a plugin for me to slow it down a little bit, give it more of like a dark vibe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here and I'm going to change it to half speed. That's just going to give it like a really like dark trap sound. Now we're going to do some chords. So I'm probably going to stay on pads and strings. Nah, I don't want that. I want a keyboard. Yeah, I want some like nice keys for the chords. Organic roads, gentle and noisy. Alright, we'll go for that. We'll go D minor. And for these, I'm just going to do a chord for each bar. Then we'll try A minor. Let's just do G minor. Keep it simple. Okay, then we'll do a D minor again, but we'll invert it. So we'll do A, D, E. We'll put the E here. You know what? This melody here looks really weird, you know. It doesn't look right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one more melody as well, just to add some more character into it, because I don't know if it's actually going to sound like good at all. So I'm going to put one more in there just for safety. Hybrid Indian pluck. That sounds like something I definitely want. All right, we'll go for that. And we'll go for something a little bit quicker this time. This is going to sound absolutely terrible. I've just drawn all this in. I have no idea what's going on at all. I'm definitely struggling a lot more than I did last time when I tried this video. Again, let's bounce this. Worst melody ever. And then here we go. We've got our, I guess, melody. We've got some chords. We've got the bestest melody ever. And we've got the worst melody ever. So now it's time to work on the drums. And then after that, I'll do the 808. So kick,
Let's go for that. I usually spend a long time going through all different kick, snare, hi-hat samples, but I don't have that luxury today, so all I can do is go off the waveform, and all these are quite tough, actually. I'll go for that. I'll go for astronomical. Shout out Travis. Snare, we might as well get a snare ready. Devo, let's go for Devo, whatever that is. Let's get a short one as well. There we go. We've got a short one, and we've got like a long one, so we'll add some hi-hats in as well. Why not? We'll go for bent. We'll go for heat. Alright, okay, let's draw in this kick pattern. So let's just keep it simple. Let's just go for something like bam, boom. Oh, this beat is a lot slower than I thought. Okay, so kick's gonna go there. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for snares, we'll just put one on every third beat. And for the shorter snare, we'll put it there. And hopefully this is gonna get like a nice little. Next, hi-hats. Now, I already know this beat is going to be so slow, so the hi-hats are going to have to come in like pretty fast. So we'll add in a simple pattern. I'm going to make the velocity higher on the first one, so it gives like a little bit of a variation. Yes, it's going to be... Yes, this is quite fast. And then what I'll do is I'll change this up here, and I'll do some triplets. Yeah, screw it. That's going to have to be it for the drums. All right, now it's time for the 808. I know this is going to sound so bad. We've still got to do the lyrics as well. So again, for this, I'm going to do such a simple pattern. I'm going to follow the kick. Screw it. The 808 is just going to be such a simple pattern, you know. Should I change that to A? I'm going to have to play it safe. I'm going to have to keep it on the same note. I know the melody is going to be bad. I know the drums are going to be bad. I can't risk having my 808 being crazy as well, because that's just going to ruin the song even more. So, yeah. Should we say that's it? Now I've got to write some lyrics. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so lyrics. So I don't even know how I'm going to do this, because last time I filmed this video, I actually let myself listen to the metronome to know like what tempo the song is going to be. But then I was talking to Simon before I made this one, and he was like, "No, you can't do that. You have to do it in complete silence. And then if it sounds terrible after, then fix it." What do I do? All right, so I'm going to try and do it in complete silence just by looking. All right, so I think I've got the tempo. I wrote this song with no headphones. Gonna be terrible. I wrote this song with no speakers. It's just me, no features. With a beat so bad, you'll go back to church Sunday morning for the preacher. These lyrics are going to be bad and very simple, by the way, guys. It's not like I'm trying to write the next best verse in the world. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wrote this song with no speakers. It's just me, no features. With a beat so bad, you'll go back to church Sunday morning for the preacher. All right, I'll change it to with a beat so bad, I'll be back at church Sunday morning with a preacher. Trying to confess my sins. Trying to confess my sins, for I've done wrong. Created a beast to die this diabolical song. I wrote this song with no speakers. Just me, no features. With a beat so bad I'll be back at church Sunday morning with the preacher. Trying to confess my sins, for I've done wrong. Created a beast, this diabolical song. Hope it doesn't go on, hope the end is near. It's no longer fun, this is demented fear. Hate living in silence, about to turn to violence. Hate living in silence, about to turn to violence. Hand me that sticker for parental guidance. Kids, cover your eyes, better yet, your ears. It'll be over soon. Oh, back your tears. 4 more bars, I'm trying to get over that line. 4 more bars, trying to get over that line. Hoping that this track ain't a waste of my time. Hoping that this track's not a waste of my time. Alright, there we go. Thank God this is my last bar. I'm losing my mind. So yeah, should we just record this? If I even can. I need a long counting for this just so I can get used to the actual tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wrote this song with no speakers. It's just me, no features. With a beat so bad I'll be back at church Sunday morning with the preacher. Trying to confess my sins, for I've done wrong. Created a beast, this diabolical song. Hope it doesn't go on, hope the end is near. It's no longer fun, this is demented fear. Hate living in silence, about to turn to violence. Hand me that sticker for parental guidance. Kids, cover your eyes, better yet your ears. It'll be over soon, hold back your tears. 4 more bars, trying to get over that line. Hoping that this track's not a waste of my time. Blind leading the blind. No, I'm not fine. Thank God this is the final bar. Losing my mind. I'm going to listen to this and see if it actually is in time with the metronome. Because if it is, then we're okay. Oh yeah, my audio is set to my interface. So let's change this to built-in output. See, that's another way you guys can see I'm not cheating on this. It's not even set to the right output. Preacher, trying to confess my sins, for I've done wrong. Created a beast. So yeah, I don't know if you guys actually heard that. Let me just try and 3, 4. I wrote this song with no speakers. It's just me, no features. With a beat so bad I'll be back at church Sunday morning with the preacher. Alright, so I know I failed that part of this challenge, but listen, if I can't hear the metronome, it can't beat in time. So this is so much better already. Alright, let's go. I wrote this song with no speakers. Just me, no features. With a beat so bad I'll be back at church Sunday morning with the preacher, trying to confess my sins for I've done wrong. Created a beast, this diabolical song. Hope it doesn't go on, hope the end is near. It's no longer fun, this is demented fear. Hate living in silence, about to turn to violence. Hand me that sticker for parental guidance. Kids, cover your eyes, better yet your ears. It'll be over soon, hold back your tears. 4 more bars, trying to get over that line. Hoping that this track's not a waste of my time. Blind leading the blind, no I'm not fine. Thank God this is the final bar, losing my mind. Yeah. Okay, so I know that still wasn't perfect, but hopefully it's a little bit better. And now it's time to just actually listen to this song. So again, I'm going to turn my speakers down. I'll change the output back to my interface just in case any sound does creep out. Let's move all the drums to when the actual rap starts, just to give it like a little bit of an intro. We'll do the 808 as well. All these instruments need to be brought back up a little bit. Now it's time to export this. And then let's go listen to it. Let's go listen to it on the speakers away from actual computer. I'll try and get someone in the house as well to react to it or to give it a listen. So yeah, the song I couldn't hear. That's what we're going to call it. All right, so this is bouncing out. It's going to go to my Dropbox. So let me go and get my phone and let's go and listen to this. Everyone else in the house is recording, so it's just you.
I'm the only one.
You're the only one who's going to hear this like masterpiece. It's bad, you know. I can't. I've not heard it, but I know it's bad. All right, send. I'm nervous. Wait, pause it. The metronome's exported. The actual metronome's on, so I need to go mute that. I'll be back. Alright, JJ, I realised what I've done.
What?
You haven't heard it yet?
No, I've not heard it. I've heard the intro, but I've got a metronome on it.
You're reacting to it right now?
Reacting to it right now, yeah. I think I've had the metronome on and exported one of the sounds to like edit, but I left the metronome on. So like, the metronome's just in the song now.
So it's just part of the song?
It's part of the song, yeah.
Well, hello.
Put you back in there, dig
What?
Put you back in there, dig it. Put you back in there, dig it.
Wait, that's Homerton B, isn't it?
This video is about me. Can we bring it back?
Alright, let's hear Randolph.
Yeah, this is me making a song without hearing it. My speakers are muted, my headphones are muted, but apparently there's a metronome in it. I think I left the metronome in some sort of recording, so now there's a metronome in the song.
Alright, we ready?
Yep.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear the metronome.
Yeah. No, this is not bad, you know. I wrote this song with no speakers. Just me, no features. With a beat so bad I'll be back at church Sunday morning with the preacher, trying to confess my sins for I've done wrong. Created a beast, this diabolical song. Hope it doesn't go on, hope the end is near. It's no longer fun, this is demented fear. Hate living in silence, about to turn to violence. Hand me that sticker for parental guidance. Kids, cover your eyes, better yet your ears. It'll be over soon, hold back your tears. 4 more bars, trying to get over that line. Hoping that this track's not a waste of my time. Blind leading the blind, no I'm not fine. Thank God this is the final bar, losing my mind. Yeah. It's not bad.
I'm sorry, that was trash.
Yeah.
That was not worth taking my Dragon Ball Legends time.
That's better than I thought it would be though. Like I didn't hear anything to that.
You know he's KSI, you know how valuable his time is?
Yeah.
He does nothing all day.
I'm offended.
Doesn't mean his time isn't valuable.
True.
I'm spending time doing important things.
He's saving the world. What are you doing?
Well, I'm putting YouTube videos out. I mean, to be fair, you've put quite a few out recently.
Man's back out here.
But no opinions on the song?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, by the way, I didn't do what you said.
What? You did it with the metronome?
Yeah, I tried to... No, listen.
I said you need to do it with no metronome, so you might have been out of time.
I did it, right? I did it with no metronome, and I knew it was out of time. I tried like 3-4 times recording it. I wrote to it without a metronome, though.
Oh, wow.
Didn't
That's
it?
so lame.
You should have done it without a metronome.
I did, and it was out of time.
That's the point.
Yeah?
That's the challenge.
Wow.
That's like going, penalty shootout, but we'll make sure we score every single one.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I failed the challenge. I admitted that.
You're saying F2.
Yeah.
Do shit real.
You ain't.
No.
But nah, guys, I failed the original challenge.
No, hold up, man. I'm playing. I just want to join in.
Are you governed by faith or are you governed by fear?
I want to join in with them. Shut up.
That song is a banger. Alright, hold on.
I like both of them. They're cool.
What's better? My song here, that I didn't even listen to it, or Jerry Lynch's Batman song?
It's actually Sean Louise's.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this feature's sick, but her singing's dead.
Bro!
The what?
Bro!
Alright, now, wait! Stop being like that.
That was peak.
And I know that's your girl, fam. It's cool, like, but on the real though, like for the brethren, it's not the one.
What's better, this my one or his?
Oh, fam, his, obviously. No, bro, no, on the real. Are you dumb? No, what?
Alright, yeah, so I was just going to next photo the one without the metronome. This is where I was just completely rapping it blind. I was looking at the screen.
Shut up.
See, this is the challenge.
Alright.
He's still humping.
I know, like,
Bro!
he's trying to play a good joke where he's like, oh, this one's sick, but we're just ignoring him. He's like,
No, bro, legit. Do you know rapper Blueface?
Yeah, I sound like him,
Yeah,
right?
so he raps off beat as well.
I know, yeah.
And he's sick.
I can start a new
You've just
wave.
done it, bro. Yo, replay, bro.
Wrote this song with no speakers.
Oh.
Just me, no features.
Okay. Are we gonna?
Wrote this song with no speakers. Yeah, thanks for having me. Alright, I'm done, this is done.